Hello everyone, Alchemist here. This is an Arcana reading for one of my clients, Camelia. Camelia, today I'm going to answer 4 questions for you, which is the format of this Arcana reading. The first question is, who's your guardian demon? Let's get right to it. I'm going to use this beautiful deck. Who's your guardian demon? Azoren Sekresh Saloh Kares Imach Ikares Zun Takres Filakan Os. Alright, your guardian demon is Vine, as you can see here. Vine is your guardian demon. This is also the major arcana, the sun. So we have the fire elements, we have strength, we have power, we have being connected to the light. Very strong energy, very strong power. You can invoke Vine to help you gain your strength back and for protection and for manifesting the things that you desire. In your rituals, try to invoke Vine and he will help you with your endeavors. Camelia, the second question is, what's the origin of your soul? I'm going to use the same deck. What's the origin of your soul? Arros. Zendrech mikras kifen tores. Irach okolen. Very interesting. So here, this is very interesting. One of the cards has the Lilith demon as well. So earlier I said Vine, but Lilith is also one of your guardian demons. You're very connected to Lilith. And the origin of your soul goes back to the Lilith times, when the first woman, the first divine feminine that was ever created was Lilith. This is before even Eve. But she has incredible superpowers, and she was at a deity level, at a goddess level. And there were some complications that happened there. But Camelia, you're connected to that energy. You're connected to Lilith. You're connected to this other dimension that is supernatural, that is magical, that is heavily governed by the divine feminine. So for you, anything that has to do with the divine feminine and expressing it in this physical reality, if you do that, you're going to thrive because it's who you are. So I'm hearing spirit saying, if you're trying to do something that's too manly, that's too masculine, you're not going to succeed. You have to embrace always your divine feminine. You can use Lilith's help for that. Anything that has to do with things that are beautiful, things that are flowy, things that are like just pleasing to the eye, things that have love, that have affection. I see this figure of someone moving in a beautiful way. It could be a dance, it could be yoga, it could be something that's just flowy and beautiful, because that's where your soul comes from. And here we have the Two of Pentacles, which means that a big change will happen in your life if you embrace your divine feminine. The origin of your soul is this dimension that's governed by beauty, this dimension where everything is just like a museum of beautiful arts. If you visit that dimension, you're just stunned. Everything is mesmerizing. Everything just looks gorgeous. That's where your soul comes from. So you might find it hard to be in places that are dirty, in places that are not beautiful, in places that are random, in places that are not organized. You might find it hard to be in places like that, or to be around people who are like that. So try to always go back to beauty, to your core, to your divine feminine, to making things look beautiful, making things look artistic, because that's your nature, that's where your soul comes from. And every time you do that, that's where you're gonna find your success. Camelia, the third question is, what are your supernatural gifts and abilities? And I'm gonna use this beautiful tarot deck to channel the answer. Asochres itelen, kantros sulleren, krel ikem o et es ekaramus kefin soch akel lekeris immandes. Look what I got here. these beautiful cards. The bottom of the deck, we have the Princess of Pentacles. Again, this is a representation of who you are, that divine feminine, and we have Pentacles, but we have also the Princess of Swords, but reversed. This Princess of Swords is the representation of your gifts and abilities that are not activated. This is who you are, but this is your gifts and abilities that are not activated. You're very seductive, you're very charming, you have this dark ability, dark feminine ability to manipulate things into your own. You can easily hypnotize people, you can make people do what you want them to do. You have that ability, you have that power, but it's kind of dormant, it's not activated. You have to work on it. The reason why it's not activated is because you need first to work on your strength, work on your connecting to your guardian demon, as I have mentioned earlier. You have to work on that before you can activate your power. So using your divine feminine has a magical energy to it. And that magic can make things manifest and happen. It's like you want something and it manifests. You talk to someone and you tell them, I want this. And they do it, and they probably don't even know why they are going to do it. But it's because of your energy. You have that hypnotizing energy that makes people do things for you. And that's all comes from that charm that you have, from that feminine divine, from that source where you come from. That dimension you come from is governed by that kind of energy. You know, when sometimes people see a piece of art that is so beautiful, or a human being or an animal that are gorgeous, and they just stop and they freeze in time from the beauty, from the elegance, from the artistic nature of this thing, and then you freeze in time and you feel like you can't move, you feel like you just want that thing. That's your energy. So you can use that energy in your career, in your business, in the things that you do in your daily life to succeed in manifesting the things that you want. Use that energy, don't hide it, because here, this card, it means that you're hiding that energy. You're not embracing that strength or that power that's within you. So you're hiding it. You don't want to show it. Start showing it, start activating it, and amazing things will happen in your life. So that's the answer for your gifts and abilities. And Camellia, your alchemical or occult symbol, what is it? It is actually two symbols that you can use if you want to. I drew them for you here. The first symbol is this one. This represents the planet Venus in alchemy and astrology and occult sciences, the planet Venus. Draw this symbol, have it around you, use it in your rituals, in your altar, because this is the representation of the divine feminine, that's beautiful, that brings beauty and peace and harmony to one's life. This is your symbol. It's connected to your energy, to that enchanting, hypnotizing energy that you have. That's the word I was looking for earlier, enchanting. You have an enchanted energy. So use this sigil, and if you draw it and you intend enchanted energy in it, it will work. If you use it for rituals or if you use it for other people, if you draw the sigil and intend it with something and give it to someone else for love or for prosperity or for happiness, it will help them have that in their life. So that's the first sigil. But again, there's this other symbol which represents copper, and the metal of the planet Venus, which is your sigil, is copper in alchemy. So copper is the metal of Venus. So this is the sigil for the metal copper. You can use it as well. It's more complex to draw and it's more complex to remember, but you can use this one if you don't want people to identify what's really your sigil. If you want it to be hidden, but you still want to draw it, you still want to use it, draw this one. And for everyday use this one because it's very simple. So Camellia, that's your occult symbol or sigil. Thank you very much, Camellia, for considering me for this reading. And for the rest of you, if you want your own Arcana reading, you can find it at thyself.com. Thank you. Thank you.